It's a broadcast.
Yeah, that's very good. Okay, should be coming on pretty soon here. Okay. We are live on YouTube. Oh, admit Maureen. I'm going to run some opening credits, and then we can share around what we're drinking and who we are. I'm looking around because my camera is right in front of where I need to find the button. There it is.
Okay, that's weird. I wonder why.
Wrong one. Oops, wrong one. Wrong one. That's the one I want. You guys see this?
Yeah.
Yeah, we see a part of it now. Yeah.
Like that, it says virtual wine tasting. That one?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Good evening, everyone on YouTube and possibly on Facebook. This is virtual wine tasting. We're back in the era of coronavirus. Today is December 6th, 2022. And tonight's topic is, we're going back to basics all over again. What is wine? Today, we're celebrating the end of Prohibition, 88 years ago, December 6, 1933.
It's a nice coincidence.
And I am your host, the Wino Snob of Wine is Life. And this is my caricature. And here is our tasting panel for this evening. And we're back. I thought I admitted Maureen. Where did she go?
Well, it says Mo, but there's no picture.
You got to open up your video, Mo.
Yeah, that one.
Turn on your video. Anyways, hi, tasting panel friends.
Hello.
Hello.
Good morning.
Would you like to do the usual things and introduce yourselves, where you're at and what you're drinking? And we'll start with Nan and Scott.
Nan and Scott from Waynesburg, Ohio, and we're drinking a local favorite, Gervasi Vineyards, and it's a Braccio. It's a cab stout. It's I don't know. I can't read. Scott's going to read, see how much the alcohol content and all that kind of good stuff is.
14.5%.
14.5% alcohol. We took David and Sue to Gervasi when they were here.
Nice place, really nice place.
Wouldn't let me sign in with the key that we always do.
Thank you, Nan and Scott. Karen.
Hey, I'm Karen. I'm from Florida right now, and it's 71 degrees at 8 o'clock. And I got 41 Highlands. It's a black granite, a Paso Robles. It's a red blend. And there's 14%. There's what? 45% Zinfandel, 20 Deep Syrah, 15 Malbec, 10 Syrah, and 10 of Merlot.
There's a typo on your bottle. It should be written Forte one.
A Forte. That's probably why I bought it. I don't remember why I bought it, but it was what I had in my closet. So, okay.
Yeah, it's a rare bottle though.
Rare bottle. Bill and Dorothy.
We are Bill and Dorothy from Fairfield, California. And we're drinking different wines tonight because we like almost everything, but we have our personal favorites, obviously. So I'll start out since I have the bottle in my hand. So this is Deerfield Ranch Winery out of Penwood, California. It is a 2012 Old Vine Zin. It's 18.1% alcohol. And it's, even though it's a Zin that's pretty old, it's damn good.
And I'm drinking a Tempranillo from Turkovich Winery in Winters. It's only 14.6. and it's 100% Tempranillo.
Nice.
Right.
My favorite wine from them is the Boss.
Oh,
That's
I
very
like the
good.
Boss too.
Yeah.
I like the Tempranillo.
It also makes a great Boss's Day gift.
Francois, what about you?
Hello, this is me, Francois, from San Ramon, California, and I am drinking. I won't say that in 2022 a discovery wine. I discovered this wine in 2022. It's called White Rock. It's in Napa, but pretty well hidden behind Silverado. So you have to drive like 10 minutes behind Silverado to find out. So very small production. You cannot buy this wine anywhere else than the winery. That's the only place. This is actually a 2013 Cabernet Sauvignon. Only 40. I like when Dorothy said that. Only 14.7% of alcohol. I wish that I had 50% of alcohol. I would save money. But this is a very nice wine. I really like it, and it's a very nice place to visit as well, White Rock. So I strongly suggest to call them, take an appointment, and taste their wine. It's a pretty cool winery, very almost artisanal.
Is it up on Howell Mountain?
That sounds like-
No, it's by Silverado. How
Yeah.
about
Behind Silverado. It's.
Yeah.
I'll send you the address if you want later, Sharon.
Thank you.
Speaking of Sharon and Eric.
Aaron, Eric. And Eric has his wine over there. I just wanted to tell you guys that I really miss sake.
Oh,
Wow.
I'm trying to be funny, but Eric's the funny one. I
It's
didn't
not
see
funny,
Nan
it's true.
laugh, but I'm not really drinking this.
She kicked
I
me
just
under
wanted to
the
make a
table.
joke. I will let Eric introduce
Well,
what
I'm
we
not
are
gonna-
drinking.
We went by the sake in the grocery store and I said sake sucks. So
That's why I wanted to tease you about it.
There's Nan with her little sign as she walks by, sake sucks.
Or she said it loud enough people could hear.
yeah, I'm sure.
Oh, you-
Well, somehow we ended up with a bunch of bottles of this wine, but it's been our favorite for every night the last week. And I think this is our last bottle of it. But it's a 2012
Hmm.
Cabernet Sauvignon, little cask insignia over here.
never heard about that.
Very nice.
Vaguely familiar.
What alcohol percentage
It
is
is
it?
14.5% by volume.
Only.
Only.
Grown, produced, and bottled by Inglenook, Rutherford, Napa Valley, California.
Cheers.
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 Maureen.
Hi, my name is Maureen and I live in Dayton, Nevada. I'm having I need Francois's help. A Pinot Noir from France, which I love this one.
Rue Le Perle,
And it's from,
Pearl Street.
No,
Bourgogne,
Burgundy.
Burgundy.
it's from Morgan.
Morgon.
Oh,
Morgon.
Yeah, that's French for Burgundy.
And, but I really, Dave and I both really like this wine and it's,
Oh, good.
and it's 12.5% alcohol.
Just.
Wow, you're missing some alcohol there.
I know, but that's okay because I really like the wine. So
Oh, good. Oh, I love Burgundy. Real Burgundy.
How did you discover it, Maureen?
pardon me?
How did you discover that wine?
Well, I always like to try different French wines because of being half French, and I like to And I'm out, always going, hey, Mom, what do you think of this? Even though my mom's been passed away for 20 years, but And so when Dave and I bought this one, we really liked it. So we've been buying it ever since. So
Ah,
I just like to
That
try
was
some
nice.
French wine. And some from Spain, different ones. I mean, doing in the wines, our group got me to adventure out into different
Yay.
continents as well as ours. So yeah.
Good job.
fantastic.
Jenny. Hi, Jenny.
Jenny from Davis, currently on a getaway to South Lake Tahoe.
Oh,
Oh,
We
you're in
brought
my
a
neck of the
Christmas tree
woods.
to our room so we could be festive.
Nice.
And when in snow country, one drinks hot cocoa. So that is what I am drinking this evening.
And it's a beautiful tree.
Yeah.
Thank you. We've had it forever. When I studied abroad in DC for a winter quarter, and when I got home, my parents had the tree set up for me because they came and visited me for a couple of weeks. So it was a really nice surprise, and so I've had it ever since. So it traveled with us. Have tree, will travel.
Yeah.
I studied abroad also.
has its own suitcase.
Shame on you, Eric.
Jenny, you're like
So,
40 minutes away from me.
Yeah.
Hello, Mom.
Yeah. Close to hours. So cool.
We've been enjoying the snow the past couple days, staying cozy in our
bet.
place. It was beautiful.
We've had snow
Haven't been
here
to the
for
snow
last
in like
days,
15
too.
years.
Oh,
Yeah.
so neat.
Seems like I remember you doing that last year, Jenny, going to Tahoe for snow.
We tried to go one year and ended up canceling. But yeah, I haven't been to the snow since 2006.
Oh,
Wow.
That's
My
a long
memory.
time. Yeah.
And we'll probably have snow next week. Oh.
As someone who doesn't spend much time in the snow, I'm finding it very magical, but I can imagine living in the snow is probably not quite as much fun.
It's pretty the first couple times,
I
but
know.
then after that,
And after that, it's like,
Laura's been getting snow up in Seattle.
yeah, Laura's been getting snow.
how about you,
So-
Karen?
I don't have any snow.
That's snow, Karen?
I'm getting sun.
Ah,
You look
Scott,
so
look, when you
smart.
said it was 71 there, it's 47 here right now, which is
Yeah,
good for
it's
Ohio.
yeah. And I don't know how hot Puerto Rico is, but I'll find out next week.
Oh,
Yeah, really close.
How long will you be gone?
I'm broadcasting from Fremont, and tonight's wine for me
he's
is
drinking.
Cabernet 2004.
Oh,
very nice.
very nice.
And I'm gonna pour me some.
Now, if we were smart, we would save some of these. So in 15 years, we could say that we saved it.
So what, we have a 2004.
No, 2012.
I know,
So,
that would have been smart.
Mine was a 2017.
So we had some homework, was to drink red wine tonight. Thank you for that. And so those that are viewing, we're doing something different.
Thank you for
I
back
had-
to red wine, David.
Bill, I was thinking of you.
Thank you.
I seen the smile on your face when you first got on, Bill.
Mhm. Yeah, the second bottle that happens, you know.
So we have some worksheets now. I sent it out to everyone. Everyone got them, right? The worksheet?
Yes.
Yeah,
You can, it's there for you to use if you want to. You don't have to if you don't feel like it. Jenny may not have yours with you if you are traveling. Oh, you
Oh,
do.
look at her.
Oh.
Good student.
I came prepared.
Isn't it?
Thank you for
Okay.
sending it early.
I've got mine too.
I have my booklet.
David, can you let us in on our other device? I'm going to click out of this one.
I see you. What's wrong with the one you're on?
It's the iPad.
Okay, now they're gone and, oh, there they are, down there. You moved. Which one was the iPad? The one you were on?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna bring up,
When I talk.
this one's a short one. As I've been doing these worksheets for a year now. So we'll do this one tonight, and then we'll eventually get into Napa, I guess January, and we'll do ABAs in Napa. But let's share this out. So do you see that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Exploring the world of wine.
Okay, good.
Why we can't see him, only him when he shows.
So we'll just go through this, and you might find it interesting. So tonight's topic is, what is wine? I think we all know what it is, but the alcoholic beverage obtained from the fermentation of the juice of freshly gathered grapes, the fermentation taking place in the district of origin according to local tradition and practice. And that's according to the Oxford Companion of Wine, 4th edition. So on your handout, at the top, what is wine? So it's the alcohol beverage obtained. Oh, I just read all that. Look at that again. The alcohol beverage obtained from the fermentation. So fermentation of the juice of freshly obtained grapes. Gathered grapes. And the fermentation takes place in the district of origin according to tradition. So alcohol is the common name for ethanol.
Mm-hmm.
The word alcohol is derived from the Arabic word al-kul, which meant the soul or spirit of a raw material. So fermentation, as it applies to wine, is the process of converting sugar to alcohol by the anaerobic or oxygen-free metabolism of yeast. I think we're on the next slide. Yeast is the microscopic single-celled fungi. The origin of the name from the ancient word meaning to boil or to seethe or to be troubled. So grapes are used in the making of wine. Other fruit can be made into wine, but then it has to be called fruit wine. But then, or name the fruit, name of the fruit. Grapes for winemaking come from a single species called Vitis vinifera. There are thousands of subspecies of wine grapes called varieties.
I'll have to go back and look at it because
And the name
paying attention.
we know of wine grapes such as Chardonnay, Cabernet Sauvignon, Pinot Noir, etc., are different varieties of grapes.
I'm not worried about it. I'm taking notes on a couple things that I want to.
Are we okay? No, see more of these.
My C, D, and E are blank.
You're what?
C, D, and E of my pamphlet. I didn't know. I mean, the blanks are not filled in because I wasn't writing that fast, I guess.
Oh, okay. So alcohol is the common name for ethanol. That one?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. The next blank in D is sugar. Anaerobic
No,
and yeast.
I don't know. Sugar doesn't go
And
there.
then E is fungi. just tell me to slow down if I'm going too fast.
Yeah, you went too fast, but that's all right. We'll catch up.
Okay.
What does
I,
a yellow light mean? Go down.
I don't see that on the page.
That's a very famous scene from Taxi.
Oh. Slow down. Okay.
What does a?
We're at H now. Right?
Okay.
No, well,
You
I
say
don't know. I
so.
didn't get any of that.
I haven't even got past A.
Okay, well, I'll watch you.
Let's back up.
Well, it's A, what is wine, then there's small a, small b, small c.
Yes.
Highly unusual letter.
What?
So CO2, H,
So we're
alcohol, COH, and the other one is heat.
Where are you?
Page
I haven't
2.
got, he's ahead of me. I haven't gotten there yet. I was trying to figure out where everyone else was. Okay. Are we all on page 2?
Are we all having fun?
No,
If we're not having fun, we could stop.
I'm having fun. I don't know about you guys.
I'm getting.
Why don't we first
anxiety.
talk about how we spent our summer vacations? Before you get to the-
Oh, you want to run that video?
No, I'm serious. Are we on page?
Yeah, we're on page 2. They went through all that already.
No, we haven't. Okay, so we're on the top of page 2 is H.
There's 2 I's before H. There's I.
That's where.
Okay,
Oh,
okay, now I see where you are. Now I see where you are, H.
H. So that's, there are 2 byproducts, the chemical reaction of the fermentation of wine. Carbon dioxide.
CO2,
Oh, that's what I said.
alcohol, COOH, and what? Okay. And you have heat also, which is a
Yeah. Yes.
Are we on H?
Are we on what?
we're bad. Yeah, we're lost.
Okay. Is everyone on page 2?
Yes.
Yes, you are.
We're on page 3.
That's page 2.
I skipped ahead.
Don't
I'm so advanced.
Don't be like that.
You're accelerated.
Okay. So the grapes are picked at the height of ripeness. This means the grapes will not travel very well for a long distance. According to local tradition practice, there are many different wines of the world whose methods of treating the grapes or fermentation differ as well. So at K, grapes are harvested and fermented in the autumn season of both the northern hemisphere and the southern hemisphere. And the southern hemisphere, and the northern and southern hemisphere. So twice a year, there are different parts of the world.
March.
The process of making red wine takes 11 steps. Here's a representation of making red wine. So the first step is harvesting the grapes.
Those are Christine.
Looks like that. This is me a few years ago.
I just was gonna say, David, that's when we first met you.
We used to have a program where the wine tasting staff made their own wine, and we had our own vineyard. So this is me doing that. That's why we're all wearing.
When was this taken? I mean, this doesn't look like at all what you looked like in 2014.
No.
No, this is more like 2004,
7 or 8, probably.
2005.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
No, 2005 or 6. That's what this is.
You know, in this picture here, you look like Uncle Herm. In this bottom right,
Oh.
we're holding the yellow,
Yeah,
yeah.
Uncle Tom's.
I was a little heavier back then, by about
Well, Uncle Herm was a
100
big guy.
pounds. Yeah, I weighed 100 pounds more back then.
Yeah, because they were double the person.
So harvest, grapes are harvested and wine is fermented in the autumn. Oh, I got rid of it. The process harvest of the grapes for the Northern Hemisphere starting as early as mid-August. That's
Yeah.
and continuing as late as the end of October. Then we have processing of the, where's my mouse? Processing of the grapes would be here, preparing the grapes. So we're processing of the grapes includes sorting, destemming, and crushing. Sometimes these last two steps are not done, in which case the stems remain attached to the grapes, which is called whole cluster fermentation, also known as stem inclusion. So this, in this, the top left, we're doing a sort of sorting through by hand from the picking bins. In this case, in the bottom left side, where someone is raking the clusters into the stemmer crusher, and then down here is what's left over after the grapes are crushed on the bottom right side. Okay. Fermentation. So IV, where it says 6C, fermentation takes place over 14 to 20 day period.
How many? I'm sorry.
14 to 20 day period. So all of the color and most of the flavor comes from the skins of the grapes. Because the carbon dioxide byproduct of fermentation pushes the grape skins to the top of the tank during fermentation, we have to punch down, and that's what I'm doing over there on the upper right side. Punch down or pump over, which isn't shown, takes place to keep the skins in contact with the liquid. So this is a manual device, and they're cleansing it right here on the upper left, and it's a little physically demanding, but this is a small bin, so it's not too bad. But you have to really, kind of put your weight into it. Down here in the bottom left, they're actually taking a reading using a hydrometer. So you take a portion of the liquid out of the fermentation, you put this hydrometer device in there, and it measures the amount of sugar that's remaining in there. I just forgot the name of it. What's it called? Francois, do you remember what that's called? The
No.
type of pressure. Okay, I don't remember either. I can't think of it right now. I'll think of it later.
It's a tube.
Yeah, it's a little glass tube, and it measures the must weight of the sugar in the must.
Oh, okay.
When fermentation is complete, the tank is drained, but the remaining solids still contain wine. So the grape solids are pressed or squeezed to release the remaining wine. And some of very fine wines Pressing of the grapes is not done. Instead, the wine comes from free run juice. That's kind of like Rubicon. So then after fermentation, the wine is placed in oak barrels. The wine will go through a secondary fermentation by introducing lactic bacteria. This fermentation, also called malolactic fermentation. Am I going too fast?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't write that quick.
Okay. Where are
Malolactic
we?
fermentation, put MLF, it goes faster.
Yeah, go down here. It's
Yeah, but
ML.
I won't know what that means.
Malolactic
Malolactic. So
fermentation.
malolactic is the conversion of, well, it says right here, it converts the sharper malic acid into the softer, more fuller lactic acid.
Is this picture, is this Eagle Nook?
No,
Oh, I was gonna say, boy, that's pretty.
yeah, this one's not Inglenook. I didn't have a picture of Inglenook's cellar with me. Looks a little bit like it in the back. Okay, so barrel aging can last anywhere from 6 months to several years,
Yeah.
depending on the style of wine. The wine picks up oak flavors and spices, and the tannins, the next blank, tannins of the wine are softened by the tannins of the oak, as well as micro-oxygenation. You got that?
Right.
The next step is called blending. Blending of the wine takes place following the barrel aging. Blending includes blending can include blending of the same grape variety from many vineyards or locations. That's number one at the top of page 4. 2 is blending different grape varieties together.
Mhm.
Clarification may or may not be done and can include fining, filtering, or both.
Oh, that's variable. Okay.
I do.
Wine filtering or both.
Fining, filtering, or both. So fining is the addition of a agent that will attract the fine particulates that are suspended in the wine so that they will form to sediment and they can be removed. There are different kinds of fining agents, egg whites, milk, isinglass, and diatomaceous earth. Then filtering would be part of the process of removing those the sediment so that you won't have cloudy wine. Okay. Bottling usually happens with the aid of an automated bottling line.
Mhm.
We did this, I got to do this during the shutdown because we had, yeah, that was, it looks like the bottling machine does all the work and it does a lot of it, but there's a lot of physical activity before and after it. So it's the one job in the winery that most people do not like doing because it's so physically demanding. A lot of lifting and moving. And then bottle aging.
Beautiful.
Look how pretty that is. Where's that at?
Well, look at, that's my wine cellar.
Yeah, this could almost
We
be
need to go
Dallas
to, what is it, Davis? Where are you at in Nevada? Dayton, Nevada. We need to go to Dayton, Nevada.
Bring our sleeping bags.
Look at that. Yeah, we can camp out there.
Or basement.
And of course, the Latache there, the Dom Perignon on the top. Yeah, sure.
So you would like this one, Maureen. This is Latac. So that's one of the highest end vineyards in all of Burgundy.
We did not have a session to study La Tâche. Everyone buy a bottle.
Yeah, we'll do that when we get to Burgundy. We'll do that.
Yeah, well, yeah, sure. That works. It's very expensive, super expensive.
Well,
Thousands of.
mine said Burgundy Pinot Noir.
Yeah, but it's a very specific region of Burgundy.
It's the most highest, one of the highest rated
It's
vineyards.
good. It's good wine. Yum
So-
yum.
So further aging in the bottle takes place anywhere from 6 months to several years. The shortest time is just to allow the wine to rest and let let the shock of bottling ease off. This is literally called bottle shock or even bottle sick. So that's why you don't drink wine immediately after bottling.
Just watch the movie instead.
Just watch the movie.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's red wine making. White wine making is slightly different. One of the main differences is that grapes are pressed prior
Before
to fermentation. Fermentation takes place without skin contact. Almost everything else remains the same. Fermentation is generally done with the grape juice chilled, which slows down fermentation and the time it takes is much longer. So this next one, whether or not malolactic fermentation takes place is dependent on the style of wine intended. In a full body, if a full body is desired, then the ML is done. If a crisper, higher acid style is desired, then the ML is arrested with the addition of sulfur dioxide.
That's good too.
Lees stirring, which is this little picture down here, is another winemaker decision to do it or not to do it.
Wait a minute. Go back.
What? Where?
Go back to number 2. It says if a crisper,
Higher acid.
Higher acid.
higher acid. Oh, I didn't catch that at all.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
And then styles desired, then the ML is arrested with the addition of what?
Sulfur dioxide,
Yeah, SO2.
SO2.
You have to write fast sometimes, right? You use the
Well, gosh. Okay.
Okay.
I can't be the only one struggling.
No, you're not.
You're
I
not.
do. Don't worry, I do.
I'm not struggling.
Yeah, you got the blanks filled in on yours.
I
You got
filled
the
in.
answers.
I have the answers.
Why don't you
Next
send
time,
that?
just
people-
fill them in for us.
What's
Yeah,
that?
send that one out.
No, that doesn't work that way.
No.
At the bottom of page 4, it's IV. Lees stirring is another winemaking decision to do it or not to do it. Lees stirring is the stirring up of the dead yeast,
Oh.
which gives more depth of complexity and a fuller mouthfeel, which is to say more body.
Oh, they're stirring.
Body.
Ready for page 5?
No. What else was at the bottom of page 4?
Outfield
Fuller
and
body,
body.
and then blank, which is to say more blank.
Body.
Or buddy.
Body.
Al Bundy?
I don't know. Anyway, okay. I don't like this as well. I liked it how we did it before.
Okay.
Well, if you had just enjoyed the sake, we would be doing.
Oh, God.
All your
He
fault.
Now I
sucked.
know why I'm behind.
I
Remember
wasn't
how
the only one that didn't like sake. There you go.
Wow.
Okay. If it's not steered, then the resulting one is.
Okay. So top of page 5, if the lees are not stirred, then the resulting wine is more simple and crisper.
What?
what?
And crisper. Oh,
Simple,
Yes.
Whisper.
crisper.
Crispy. Like my.
Blending is similar to red wine, either blending of a few different varietals or wine from different vineyard sources. The clarification process is we need to drink more wine. Pour yourself up some more wine. Take a wine break.
huh? What? So we call the chilling of the wine can cause blank to form in the bottle.
Just because Scott has a secretary.
I'm helping.
The chilling of the wine can cause blank to form in the bottle. Blank must be done so that these crystals, oh, well, crystals can form. Can cause crystals. right?
Yeah, so the tartrate crystals.
What kind?
Tartrate. Tartrate.
Oh, heart shape?
Tartrate, like
Pop Tart.
Too much chemistry.
We're at now.
Chemistry.
No, titrate is when you, it's something we did in chem lab.
I know.
no, tartrate, not
Not titrate, tartrate, okay.
tartrate.
Great.
Like tartar, like cream of tartar. You know, cream of tartar for baking,
Harder shape?
same
What?
thing. What?
Blank must be done so these crystals can be removed. What's blank?
Yeah, I hadn't gotten there yet. I hadn't
Oh.
read-
That's why I was confused.
the whole paragraph I hadn't done yet. I haven't read anything yet. So cold stabilization,
Huh?
cold stabilization.
Cold?
Yeah,
Yeah,
must be done so these crystals can be removed.
if you do, you go play hearts in
Although they may be harmful, many people assume that they are glass.
Yeah.
Glass?
Because they kind of look like glass, ground up glass.
I don't like these worksheets.
You don't like them?
It's
I
not
don't
easy.
I'm gonna watch YouTube.
Me too. You'll have multiple views.
I'll be there in a few minutes. I'm gonna watch it too with you.
Reviews and re-reviews.
Remember, if you don't memorize this, you'll screw up the quiz later.
I know I'm getting test anxiety
That's
already,
okay.
Bill.
It'll remind me of being in high school.
Oh, God.
I think, so let's take a break.
Okay.
Huh? Oh,
Okay.
break? Okay.
Or some more wine.
Recess.
More wine,
Recess.
more wine.
Wine
Oh,
makes everything better.
Sing that long
Yeah.
song.
Garcon, more wine.
No, bring the tequila.
Had that last
Yeah,
night.
no kidding, Francois.
That's next week. Oh, no, that's rum.
That was last night.
That could still be tonight.
Oh,
For you.
we lost Eric and Sharon.
For anybody that wants to.
Sharon said she had to leave.
Yeah, Sharon had to leave. Eric must have accidentally left too.
Their screen's still on.
Oh,
Must be saying goodbye.
Oh, maybe.
Sharon said she wasn't gonna say goodbye.
Parting is such great sorrow.
So let me ask you a question. Raise
I don't
your
know.
glass if you don't raise your glass if you don't like this format.
Don't raise it.
If you
Don't raise
don't
it.
like the format,
Do not raise your glass
Do not raise your glass.
okay.
if you do not like it.
If you like the format, raise your glass.
Got
it. Okay, nobody likes the format.
can't see everybody. So
Can you put your glass on the side, David? Thank you. Okay.
And it's too much work for you, David, to create it, although you probably already have.
Oh,
created.
They're all done. They've been done. They're done. But if we don't like doing this, then we don't have to do this.
We're almost done. So that's the
Yeah, let's finish it up, but I was having a hard time hearing, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, your
it's
sound
David's in
quality
that hole,
today
you
is-
know?
the sound quality is not that good, and it is hard to keep up because it's a little muffled.
Yeah,
Are you still wearing
Exactly.
the mask,
yeah.
David?
I thought it was just me and I didn't want to say anything, but I was really
No.
having a hard time.
We told him that back at the beginning that he
Can you
sounded
hear
like
me
he was
now?
in a hole.
I mean,
No,
I have to
you,
be
you
honest,
sound
I have-
very distant
I
and like
haven't written
muffled.
anything since page 2.
Okay.
Wow.
David,
Oh,
I
I
flunked.
couldn't understand him. I thought,
Well, I
I'm
guess I was
driving
going too
myself
fast. I was going
crazy
too
here.
fast too. There is a, if you want to do it, we can do it. If you don't want to do it, we don't have to do it. There's the second part of tonight's program was reading wine labels, but we don't have to do that.
No. I like
Can we
that.
read wine labels every week?
Well, you can do your presentation, Dave. We just won't worry about filling in the blanks.
Are you saying that you want us to abandon right in the middle of the process?
Do what?
What happened to our games? That was more
We don't
fun.
stop in the middle.
I like the way you think. Ah.
I want games back.
He's doing it like he's doing it for his other group.
Yeah,
And what? No song tonight? What's up with that?
there is a song. How about a song? We have
Yeah,
a
there's a
song.
song.
You ready
But we
for a
have to
song?
take notes for 2 hours before we get to the song.
It's our
Okay,
reward.
then I won't care.
Aw.
That's right. After drinking all the wine during the taking notes, we won't care.
Oh, yeah,
about the
I'm
song.
drowning my sorrow.
So are you seeing, let me ask you this, which,
That's all
I'm
of
seeing
us
the bar
after
scene.
taking notes.
you see
Okay.
the, is this back to the bar scene?
Yes.
Okay.
Ah,
Intentionally left blank.
Sounds like a legal issue there.
To remind me not to keep going at this point. So I've got a song.
Ah,
Um,
Nice.
oh,
it's like the 12 days of Christmas.
my true love toasted me.
Did you feel like singing tonight, Eric?
Sure. But I think everyone can sing this.
Yeah.
Okay, let's everyone sing.
Bad idea.
Oh, God. I told you
No,
guys.
it's a great idea. It's a great idea.
They cut out
Day of
fire on my
Christmas,
schedule when I went to junior
my
high.
true love toasted
love
me
toasted
with a
me
glass of Chardonnay.
Chardonnay. On the second day of Christmas, my true love toasted me.
me two Napa cabs and a glass of
Chardonnay.
Chardonnay.
On the third day of Christmas, my true love toasted me.
3 French rosés, 2
Napa
Napa
cabs,
cabs, and a glass of
How
Chardonnay.
the white wine get in here?
On the 4th day of Christmas,
my true
true
love
love
toasted
toasted
me.
me 4 Mosel Rieslings, 3 French rosés, 2 Napa cabs, and a glass of Chardonnay. On the 5th day of Christmas,
my
my
true
true
love
love
toasted
toasted
me.
me
People.
5
Pinot
Pinot Noir.
Ah, you're
No,
right.
that's a different.
Mosel Rieslings, 3
3 French rosés, 2 Napa cabs, and
And
a glass of Chardonnay.
Chardonnay.
oh.
I can't read all of this one.
Yeah,
On
what?
the sixth
The
day of
sixth
Christmas,
day
my
of
true love
Christmas,
toasted me. Six Beaujolais Nouveau,
Oh,
5
Oh,
Pinot Noir,
Beaujolais.
4 Mosel Riesling, 3 rosés, 2 Napa Cabs, and a glass of Chardonnay.
Oh, you're not done yet.
Going.
You're not
This
done
is like
yet.
row, row, row your boat. We all come in.
It's a cute song.
Well,
It is.
here's page 2.
On the
13th day of Christmas, my true love and me checked into detox.
That's the 13th day.
Oh, I just got some Pinot Grigio.
in a glass of Chardonnay.
Yay!
Hey,
Oh,
Oh, well,
Oh.
hello.
Is that my
Amy
present?
Winehouse.
No,
It's
she's
Amy
Amy
gone.
Winehouse.
What do we owe this
Amy
one?
knew.
She's no longer with us.
What day was she?
She's 13th, detox.
Ah,
Ooh, Amy who?
No,
Amy
no.
Winehouse?
Yeah,
yeah.
Is that who it is?
yeah.
Yes, that's who it was.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh. Oop. Oh,
Oh,
Good
there we
job,
go.
David.
Yeah.
That's
What's that?
Good job.
Thank you.
and 2 bottles of Chardonnay.
The singing reminded me that when our grandson went to high school, he was in a mariachi band. And when they shut
Wow.
down, when they went on homeschooling, trying to do the mariachi band on Zoom was a disaster that they couldn't do it because they were never all together. So they had
Little
to.
mariachi band.
So how's everybody's wine?
Wine's
Mine's
good.
cooler.
Mine's good.
Mine's
I
good.
love mine.
Fortunately, I have more bottles.
I don't know how many more of these I've got.
So we need to go back to the screen where we can see everybody.
Yeah,
Oh,
we need
you-
to close that down.
oh,
Yeah.
I am there. I didn't know you weren't there.
We can only see who's talking.
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry. How
There
about
you
that?
go.
Hey.
There we
I
are.
just-
We're
I
all
just
back.
pulled my screen wider. I didn't know you didn't have that.
Yes, this Abbraccio is pretty good. David, what did you, oh, you guys had cocktails when you were at Gervasi.
I had both. I had a martini, but it was can't remember now what I had. Oh.
Yeah, that's the first sign.
And a bottle of Chardonnay.
Phase one.
Oh, I think I had something else with dinner. I think I had a Nebbiolo with dinner.
Oh,
No,
nice.
that was around a campfire.
Yeah.
Oh, that was fun. That was fun.
Yeah, Cindy and Jeff went to the game tonight, the basketball game, so they didn't join us.
So,
A flimsy excuse.
just so you guys know, I don't know why I keep falling for this, and I fell for it again. And I think some of us had people said, "Oh yeah, we want to join this too." Had somebody I met last week say, "Oh yeah, I want to join this too." Sent them all the information, sent everything. You see them participating? No.
Oh,
Yeah.
lower left.
I got pulled into it again, and
We're an intimidating group here.
I
We
don't
are.
know. I don't know.
I know,
what
but
to
I
do.
didn't realize the word got out.
It's especially if
I don't
you're
believe
all-
people.
Doesn't scare anybody off.
Did you tell them to watch us first?
Oh, maybe I did. You know what I did? I did tell them to watch. I also emailed them and then I said, let me know if you're showing up, and they didn't reply, they didn't show up. Whatever.
And he messaged me about an hour before we started, and said they weren't coming.
Who's that? Oh,
Cindy
my
and
brother.
Jeff, yeah, his brother Jeff and his girlfriend.
Huh.
So, oh well,
They lied.
their loss. We have fun.
We have fun.
Karen, what are you doing?
The loyal few.
That's it.
Uh-oh.
Karen, come back to us.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
we're all back now.
Okay.
So Jenny, how long are you in Tahoe for?
For a week.
Wow.
Oh, nice. Very
Yeah.
nice.
Nice to be able to
Are
get
you
away for a little
skiing?
bit. No, I learned how to ski when I was like a teenager, but I haven't skied since.
Yeah, I can water ski, snow
Yeah,
ski.
that's me. I water skied, but I never learned to snow ski.
Yeah,
I was better on the
Sure, I'd
snow
break
than the
my
water.
leg.
I couldn't get myself out of the water.
Oh,
Gotta stand up.
Me too.
It's hard. Of
Or at
Well,
least
Bill
on
and I
snow skis, I was already
snow
standing.
skiing, but we didn't think we needed lessons.
course not.
So.
Yeah, my dad taught me to snow ski, so.
I loved water skiing, but I never really had a chance to snow ski. I guess my parents weren't.
You
like
and
that.
Dave need to come east then, and we'll go water skiing next summer.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Sounds pretty dangerous to me.
Sounds like a bunch of broken bones to me.
Water skiing?
Yeah.
No, you just gotta be nice, not try and pull me over a buoy or anything like that, like you used to try to do. Like, we're going down the lake and you're getting close to the no wake. And it's like, okay, I either gotta let go, which I don't wanna do because it's all weeds below me. Or straddle that buoy because I don't want to let go because there might be snakes in those weeds. Oh my God.
Yeah, you're selling us on the water skiing.
Yeah, well,
I really want to come
Snakes.
down.
Sounds great.
and another
Sounds great.
cousin 35 years ago or something like that, maybe more than that, I guess, probably more like 40 years ago.
And she's still
I'll
married.
ski with you if I can pick where we ski.
Yeah, no, we go over to
Oh,
Mohawk, it's fine
Who's
over there.
operating the boat? Is that Scott with too much sake?
Yeah.
But the worst part is, Bill, she's still married me.
She didn't learn.
Well, how many years ago did Jaws come out? Number one.
Mhm.
And yeah, so that's when I started to learn how to ski, was when Jaws came out, the movie.
When she falls, you go back to get her. You go, dun, 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 dun,
Yeah,
dun, dun.
get out of here.
Just when you thought it was
Not a lot of
safe to
sharks
get
in
back
lakes.
in the water.
I know, but it's just, you feel something brush by your leg, be it a weed or a fish or whatever, and it's like, get me up or get me out of here.
See, that totally.
We're gonna
is
need it.
me.
You're gonna need a
That'd be
bigger
me.
boat.
I'm on water I could see through because I don't like what might be brushing against me or thinking about brushing against me.
Yeah, well, there's not water like that in Ohio.
Yeah, but those
There's not water like that hardly
Those
anywhere.
Northern pike have some long teeth though, so look out.
So I'll
It's,
tell
easy,
you about
it's easier just to float in a boat or take a little cruise and drink a glass of wine.
That
Do that
that
a
sounds
lot,
better.
too. That's nice too.
I'll tell you
And
about
look at
one
all
of the
the millionaires'
triathlons I did
houses.
in the Monterey Bay, and it was a 1.5 mile swim, and they tell you to go out, and they call it the kelp swim because you're swimming over the kelp,
Oh,
and they say
nice.
don't stop because if you stop, you're gonna get tied up in the kelp. You're not gonna be able to get out. So you gotta
And the
keep
great
just
whites
grabbing
like
it and
to
pulling it through. and-
and so you're stuck with a great white visitor.
I can't
And in
imagine.
that triathlon, they also had a meeting the night before, and somebody asked a question. Well, are there any dangers out in the Monterey Bay? And the guy's like, well,
course.
yes, there are dangers in the water in Monterey Bay.
Very comforting.
And I wouldn't do that kelp
It's
swim
not a
because
swimming
that
pool.
star above me. I mean, it I know my life. That's where I would get tired.
Just need to swim fast.
You know,
Hey,
and I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna drown, I think, because I'm so tired, but I can't stop here. That's my life.
just need to be faster than that last guy.
Right.
Of course, all you have to tell me is an alligator or something's behind me, and I know
No,
that.
we don't have those in Ohio.
That's okay, you can lie to
I
me.
do.
And I'll be like,
We don't have
oh,
elevators out here, so we
I'm
gotta
not
check it out.
tired anymore.
They have those in Ohio. They're in a fish tank somewhere.
I'm okay. I have them in my backyard. No.
Mhm.
I know. Did you tame him to be your pet?
No, I don't like them, so they don't come over here. They're not invited. They're not invited.
Yeah, alligators in her backyard are a lot bigger than the ones that are in fish tanks around here.
Yeah. You just keep your gators to yourself, woman.
Yeah.
Good guard gator though.
I don't want to find them. I'm not looking for
Gator.
them. Later, Gator.
Yeah, later, gator. After a while, crocodile. Oh,
Uh-huh.
too funny.
All right, well,
And
who flunked the test?
That would be me.
Me?
I made it like a third down, page 2, and said, eh.
I'm trying to catch
I don't
up.
know if y'all
and it's
saw
like,
me, but I
oh my
went-
gosh,
I
I
went,
have no clue.
it was flying by me as I tossed it to the side. Later days, I'll just look these answers up on the internet.
Okay, that
Well,
sounds
you-
right.
Well, what's
There's your
your,
homework.
You could
They
probably go
worked
back to
hard on
David's
it.
presentation and maybe read it, and then you'd be able to get them. It was just because his
hard to hear.
audio is not very great. It's not
It was
very
hard
good.
to
It's
hear,
like
and I
it's
was
in a
going,
hole.
It is very muffled. I wasn't kidding around earlier.
No, it is.
So it's hard to follow.
No, I understand.
But
But
I
the picture's
like-
really good, David.
Yes, we don't want you to
Yeah,
read
the pictures were
Very
good.
nice.
Yeah,
Here's my
the picture's
suggestion,
really
David.
good. Your background's all
Is that, is-
kind
Okay,
of.
I know this is more work for you, but you create
start-
these sheets that you give it to us with the blanks on it. Then as you read through them and give us the answers, the answers populate on the screen.
Oh,
And then.
oh, that would be great.
There you go. That's an idea.
It started clearing up.
Or just share your screen, or just share your screen and write them yourself, that's, yeah.
Yeah, but that's
It
not as
started
much
to
fun
clear
as
up
them
on the third
populating in
glass
front of
of
us,
wine.
I like the magic.
especially after we drink some wine. That'd be.
Right.
Add a different, effect, visual effect for each word.
There you go.
Yeah,
Part.
got it.
Poor David, yes.
You
And
just
then
don't
mine
know what to
is that
think
he's
of all of
probably
us
saying,
right now. That's what
probably
we're gonna
say,
say.
Sure, yeah.
He's just going, okay.
Yeah, he's like,
Well, he thought he'd have
finish off my
Whatever.
wine.
And he's got the same old folks that he's always had. So we could just get together and drink every Tuesday night,
That works for me.
Okay.
Drink.
I've missed you guys the last couple of weeks, it's like weird when you don't have Tuesday night drinking,
So, I tell you,
I know.
let's do this. We won't do these worksheets, but
Well,
let's
tonight we
do
have-
wines that are on the schedule. How's that sound?
Yeah.
I was looking through these wines and I don't know, like when I go to wine.com, David, and
Yeah.
I put in like the Diamond Mountain District ABA,
Yeah,
and I know you've put like 3 of them there.
Could be any of
Will they
them.
come up or will there be other ones that maybe,
so
because I don't know.
they may
Ohio.
not come up with those, but they should be able to come up with something from Diamond Mountain.
Diamond. Yeah,
Yeah,
That's what I was wondering, because I'm like, a lot of these I know because we were out there, but then there's other ones I have no clue. We didn't go to that area or whatever. And so it was like, I kind of went on wine.com before we got on, but then I started reading it and I thought, well, I know some of them and I know some of them I can get here.
I don't have all these either. I have a lot of blanks where I don't have wines from these regions.
Okay.
My phone.
Because like Hess, I know we can get that here. Shandon, I know we can get that here. Stags Leap, I probably can find that one. Mondavi, of course, I can find that. And on this other page, of course, Berringer, they sell everywhere. Inglenook, we have from when we visited you.
Yeah.
Like the Sterling and the Chateau Monteliana, I don't know, like if I have any of those left, I might not have. I'm gonna need to go through my stock
Yeah.
and see what I have left from when we came out there. I
Yeah.
might have drank all those.
I
I don't
have,
know.
I have nothing from Calistoga in my cellar. I have nothing from Spring Mountain or I have nothing from Chiles Valley.
That's,
So like when I go on wine.com and I talk to the sommelier there, he'll be able to recommend something from one of these
Yeah,
wineries. Okay.
yeah.
Can I make a suggestion from Childs Valley, since it's one that is probably a little more difficult to find? One of my favorites there is called Green and Red. And they,
On
yeah,
February
Childs,
14th.
yeah. And they specialize primarily in Zinfandels, but they've been expanding the past few years to like a Syrah. I think they have a Sauvignon Blanc, but they're one of my favorites in that area.
Oh, nice.
But they're known for their
Hey, hi,
Zins.
Sue.
Okay.
Sue's here.
Hi,
Anybody
Sue.
else? Anybody else got some suggestions?
No, but I'm open to them.
Yeah.
Yes, please. I just have to
Like
see
Howell
what-
Mountain wasn't, what were those two that I said that were Howell Mountain that we went to when we were here, when we were there with Greg?
Gotta
Gotta look at my,
Well,
I gotta look at my pictures.
I didn't think, well, I wasn't with you when you went. We didn't. go to-
No, but I didn't know.
We went to,
So Chimney Rock, is that at Howell Mountain?
no,
No, that's
Okay.
actually
Okay, wait a minute, there's another one. Hang on, let me find it. This one here. Outpost, is that Howell Mountain?
Outpost is, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
That was Outpost, and what was that?
Howell Mountain.
Howell.
Howell Mountain is
It's
the region.
January 24th. I just kind of remember that Howell Mountain. But like we were at Castillo di Amorosa, we were there.
Yeah.
I know we were at Schramsberg.
Mhm.
But I don't know that I have any of those left, but I'll have to look to see. I might have a Sterling. I think I can buy Sterling here. I'll have to look.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sterling
There's-
is, you can buy it even at Safeway.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we don't have Safeway here, you know?
Well,
Grocery store.
Costco too. You can buy, a lot of times you can buy it at Costco.
We don't have a Costco. Closest one is Akron, which is
Okay,
about
then you can't buy it.
45 minutes. So, and a lot of them don't ship to Ohio. That's part of it. So I'll have to go online and see what wine.com has and what will ship to Ohio. But we
I might
did
be
have
in
that.
California. Yeah, I might be in California in January.
Yeah, well, I need to go out there.
What's hard about shipping to Ohio?
It's a
Or
legality.
state laws.
Yeah.
Oh,
So, but like I say, like Rutherford, we have Inglenook, we have that downstairs. So I don't know. What else do I have downstairs? The Shandon, I know I can get that at Giant Eagle.
in your wine cellar?
Yeah. Stag Sleep, I know I've seen that recently, but I don't know where I saw that at.
Jungle Gyms have all this stuff.
And Hess, I know I can get Hess.
In Cincinnati.
Oh, well, I'm not gonna drive all the way to Cincinnati. I'll have wine.com send it to me.
maybe Jungle, well, that's true, but they might be able to send it to you.
Jungle Gyms,
Yeah.
is that where you went?
I'll write
went
that
there
down.
we went there with Greg and Jackie.
Oh, did you?
Big, really good wine selection there.
Oh, really?
Really big.
I'll check that out. If I can't find it on wine.com, or Giant Eagle has a big selection. Our local store has a big selection, but I don't know that they have any of these particular wineries.
Just go by the district, not the AVAs, not necessarily the ones that the wineries I listed.
Yeah, but like when I go to the store, it's like I need to have something to give to them, you know. The lady that was at the wine, I don't know, section at the at our local store, she's kind of semi-retired. So I don't see her anymore. And she's the one, though, I don't know who's taken over for her, because she was very knowledgeable as to what they had. And I don't know who's doing the wines now over there at the store. So I'll have to check. Oh, maybe I'll have to make a copy of this list and see what they can find for me. Because I'd rather buy locally if I can. I'd rather do that rather than go to wine.com. But
Yeah.
I know I
That's
looked
a
at
good-
wine.com just briefly tonight, and it was saying that if I ordered tonight, I could get, you know, free shipping. But it's like, I'm not ready to order tonight. So, you
Well,
know,
get ready
it's
for crying out
9:11
loud.
my time. I'm not staying up. I got baby
Word
tomorrow.
free
so-
didn't like make you want to get ready?
You have time to sleep, but you don't have time to order wine? What's the problem here?
I think your
Priorities.
priorities are reversed.
I'm babysitting tomorrow morning, and she comes really early.
There's still, yeah, you have tonight, and
Yeah.
And she's
and
alert
sit
when-
in order at 3 a.m. 3
I bet
a.m.
you're looking forward to that.
She gets here about 10 till 6, and it was foggy tonight when we were coming home. So I'm like, I don't know. I'm assuming that the fog is still out there. I don't imagine it going away until tomorrow morning sunrise. So she'll probably be here even earlier tomorrow.
Mm.
Oh, but she's fun, and she's so cute, and she's such a good baby.
And I get to teach her all kind of bad stuff.
She was so
Oh, good.
fun.
Good for you. Good for
Scott was
you.
kissing her on the neck, like right here. And then she's tried to kiss him back, but she can't really do that yet. And so she's going.
She's sticking out her tongue.
Yeah, it's just funny. We just laugh.
And then I took her down to my mom's house and she started doing it to my mom. I said, she'll do it to you. She said, what? And I said, she'll give you the raspberries. So she started doing it and my mom just busted up laughing. I'm like, I had to grab a hold of her. I thought she's going to drop her.
How old is she now?
She's 5 months. She'll be
Oh
6
my
months
gosh, so
just
cute.
after Christmas.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
But we went and did some shopping, returning, that kind of thing today, and bought her a little Christmas outfit and
Oh,
some boots and socks and that kind of thing that Megan wanted for her. And so we'll see what she wants to keep and what she doesn't want to keep.
so
It's just
cute.
easier for us to shop rather than Megan to get out there to shop.
What was funny, we were in one aisle and Nan goes, I'm getting them. I don't care what they cost.
No, I said, I don't know what they think. I'm getting them.
I don't care what they think and what they cost. I'm getting them. And a lady in the next aisle over said, that's gotta be a grandma over there.
Yep, it's a dead giveaway every time. You're
Yeah.
right.
They were just cute little booties kind of things with deer on them. And Megan's husband hunts, and Megan hunts, and Megan's husband hunts, and he's very disappointed because he didn't get his deer last week. So he still can go bow hunting, and then we have another couple days of gun hunting, and so, and then we have muzzleloader hunting in January. So he's still got more chances to get his deer, but he has cameras out on the trees. And so he knows these deer come in.
That's like cheating to me.
Oh, well, no, like when we used to go hunting, there'd be like 10 of us and they'd sit three or four of us down, and the rest would push through the woods or whatever and push the deer to the ones that are hunting. But they hunt with their cameras, and so
Oh,
Matt,
wow.
every time this deer, any deer goes near that camera, it dings on his cell phone. I'm like, wow, sleep at night because he doesn't evidently turn that dinging off. And I'm like, oh my God.
Where's
So
the
anyway-
sport in it though, when you do it that way?
He can hunt from his chair at
Isn't
home. So anyway, and there's
come
one
up
that
to
he
my
wants,
house in
you know,
Hayward.
certain headgear that this one has, and so that's the one he wants. But yet my niece and my nephew both got nice deer just down behind our house here. So but you know, I don't know if they were watching them on their cameras or they were just sitting there at the right time, you know, and these big deer came. This is my niece by marriage, but Scott's got her. And it's got the deer. Hold it down a little bit more. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
And
Oh, wow.
so this is an 8 or
Nice.
9 point. We were trying to figure out exactly how many points it was. And then do you have Cody's? I don't know if I kept that picture. Cody's is not much different actually than that one, but I think I did a screenshot of it. It was a nice deer. I'm not finding it at the moment.
You can
But,
go through my neighborhood in Hayward. They got tons of deers.
Yeah.
Do they have
It might be
antlers like that
illegal.
one that
Might
Scott
be
showed you?
illegal.
It's illegal to shoot
Oh,
deer.
the
isn't it?
plastic ones in their
that's the
yard for
problem.
Christmas?
No, that's what I have in Florida. No, in
Yeah, I don't
Hayward,
have
they got
that.
tons of deers. Might be
I thought I
illegal,
did a
though.
screenshot.
Grandfather was in his late 80s when Bill's mother was visiting him in Idaho, and he convinced her to take him hunting in the car. So he took his gun in the car and was going to hunt for deer out of the window of the car.
Yep. You gotta
Oh,
watch
good.
that though. Around here, I'm not really sure that that's legal, but yeah.
Oh, I don't think it was legal there then either, but
I'm pretty sure it's legal in Idaho.
he
So,
didn't get it.
Right.
Francois, you sent us a winery on a link to a winery, White Rock.
Yeah,
That's the one you were talking about.
that's correct.
Where's
Yeah,
that one
you have to
located?
drive 10 minutes past
Click on
Silverado.
the link and you will get all the addresses.
Oh, okay. All right. It looks nice though. It looks really nice.
Oh yeah, it's let's say that if we are 12 to go there, they will have a big issue because it's so small that you cannot receive more than 7 or 8 at a time.
It looks really nice.
And the last time I went there with my family, and we had a tasting right in the middle of the field. They had a picnic table, and we walked through there, and the wine. Well, I know Matthew brought all the, and then we had the charcuterie and everything in the middle of the wine. It was fabulous.
That sounds really lovely.
Yep.
First one we want, David, they took it out.
Caperlet.
Yeah, didn't they do that at Chapel, David?
They took us out in the vineyard. That was nice.
Whose dog is barking?
Both.
That would be Mo.
Shut up, Karen.
Bows. I know that bark.
Hey, Scott, are you on diaper duty at 6 in the morning?
Absolutely.
When our son was actually younger than that, our babysitter, who was just actually a friend of ours, so I would take him to her house, and she was a late sleeper. So I would bring him in and knock on her bedroom door until she got up and took care of him. I was so trusting.
Really? You're trusting that she didn't fall back asleep. The kid ran all
Well,
over.
she probably did, but he was not an easy child, so he probably didn't let her fall back asleep.
Oh, it never fails. One of us falls asleep because we burped her or whatever, and she's on our shoulder, and it's early, and we're just like, before you know it, we're both asleep.
Oh, well,
and-
she's
Yeah,
all
'cause-
warm and cuddly.
yeah, yeah.
But she's safe because you've got a hold of her.
Yeah,
Yeah, we both
He
take a
survived.
nap.
our son survived. He's good. So
Oh, craziness. All right, well, I guess
Time
we're
for
out of
dinner.
here.
Yes, we're done.
It's my
Uh,
bedtime.
I'll send next week's worksheets out.
Okay,
Cheers.
Actually, if they're filled in,
Could you-
White wine?
could you fill them in blue first so that we know what?
Yeah.
Maybe, I'll see what happens.
I'll
You
see
can
what I
send
do.
your cousin
I
a
might
cheat sheet.
connect from Puerto Rico, but I probably won't be drinking wine
Now, when are you
Oh, yeah.
leaving, Karen?
okay.
Sunday.
A nice rum,
And
maybe.
you'll be gone how long?
Yeah,
One week?
fun.
have a nice trip.
Cool.
Oh, thank you. 1 week. At
Cool.
Margaritaville. At
All right.
Margaritaville. So
I miss you.
Oh,
I
nice.
miss you already.
you gotta
Of
go.
course, you'll join us next week, right?
You can still dial in.
You know what? I might dial in and Valerie will be there with me.
Oh,
I'm going with her.
Going
Yeah.
with,
okay.
I just got
Hey,
back
if
from
you
Fort
can't
Myers
see, you
today.
can At least play the tables and win your fortune.
Oh, maybe. I never win.
I don't either.
All right, folks, we're out of here.
Okay.
Hi,
yeah,
guys.
me too.
We'll see you
Good
next
night, you
week.
guys.
Bye.
Thank you.